Jesus! Had a couple of bites, but they're not sticking. Missions with Sonny, we're going to go salmon fishing today. We've got a couple of more Norwegian lads turning up. A couple of Norwegian lads, Magnus and I can't remember the other guy's name.
Michael. Michael's name?
That's Magnus. Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson. Anyway, Sonny's forgotten his shoe, haven't you? Well, he's only got one shoe. We don't know where the other one's gone, so.
Oh yeah, the other one it's at my mom's house.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not much water in there. Hopefully that's the only shallow bit. Right, rolling.
Oh, once I was married and I had a good life. I had enough money to last me for life. I met with a girl and we went on a spree. She taught me to smoke and drink whiskey, cigarettes and the whiskey and the wild, wild women.
We've done ourselves a bit of a mischief. We've run out of water and we've quite a long way away from the deep end to get going again.
They'll drive crazy, they'll drive you insane. Join up with me on the next chorus, boy. Do the harmony. I don't care if it's broken, just do it anyway. I run a club called the It's Okay to Sing Badly Club, okay?
Right, it's as far as we get down here, we'll just push it the last little bit. Boy's still swimming over there, way over there. Please hang out there, Sonny.
A monkey with the one in his face. Take my definition, believe me, dear brother. There's a fire on one end and a pool on the other. Cigarettes, and whiskey, and the wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane.
We've come downstream and it's too shallow, we can't go any further, so we've got to get back up, but it's too shallow to get back up too. We might have to get the boys to walk up the real shallow rapid and I'll try to get up there, but I don't think it's going to work. Bloody hell.
Cigarettes and the whiskey and the wild, wild women, they'll drive you crazy, they'll drive you insane. It's good harmony, boy. If my ocean was a whiskey and I was a duck, I'd swim to the bottom and never come up.
Sweet as.
If my ocean was a whiskey and I was a coon,
Get up, boy.
I'd swim to the bottom and
Oh, you big fatty. The big fluff around, pretty standard. I'm used to the big fluff rounds now. This happens about 50% of the time, would you guys say? Probably a bit more. It's very rarely it runs super smoothly, but we like it that way. It keeps us on our toes. Oh, look at that, Lord Muck. Oh, that's as far as we're going to get. Yeah, jump on out the front, Sonny. Boys will walk back across the railway bridge. I'll get this boat out of the water. What a shit show. Yeah. We'll launch further downstream. We found another spot to launch. Yeah, mate.
What mayonnaise is way better than I thought.
Good sandwich?
Mm-hmm. I need someone to set because it's a 50 XP.
Alright, good times are rolling.
Cigarettes and the whiskey, the wild, wild women, they'll drive crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes, whiskey. whiskey. Wow, wow, women that'll drive you crazy, drive you insane.
Well, there's no sheep up here. Doc's killed them all, or the floods have killed them all. There used to be a little pocket of wild sheep, not anymore. One set of deer prints through here. They 1080 that whole hillside too, just a few months ago. Bugger. Get up. Boys, I got a trout there. I was a bit late to get it. Nice little brown.
First cast.
First Kiwi trout, first cast, not bad. We're going to dong that one on the head and eat it. Just dong his head, bro, get a little rock. Now keep going, just the strumming now, not hunting. With these trout, if you can get all that liver, that red blood next to the backbone out, they're less muddy, they're better tasting. If you leave that in, they taste super muddy. Whoa! Magnus has hooked a good little 4 or 5 pounder here. 3 pounder. Get out of it, Oi. Sit down. Sit. Sit. Stay there. Oi just wants to get in and grab it. Oh, yeah. Get out of it, Oi. Yeah, mongrel. Oh, he's healthy. Get out of it, Oi. Get out of it. Oh, nice. What a nice fish. Shot, brother. Nothing like catching a fish to revive the spirits, is there? Awesome.
I'd swim to the bottom and build a saloon. Cigarettes and whiskey, the wild, wild women, they'll drive crazy, they'll drive you insane. Cigarettes, whiskey, wild, wild women, they'll drive you crazy, drive you insane. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey.
Crashing in style, we call
that. If I don't have my whiskey, I surely will die.
I just went downtown on the bike to get some chips, and I told the boys, "Oh, leave everything you need to cook on the bench." So I left this crispy batter mix, and they didn't even read the instructions. They just biffed it on a plate and did an egg. But it'll work. I reckon it'll work fine. It's probably better doing it this way, actually.
Oh, right. Okay.
What does it say?
It does say to mix it with some water. Whisk until smooth for best result.
Oh, and that's good. Might even ruin it with some tucker. Absolute cracking day on the coast. Spent on the computer in the office. Great day to be on the computer. It's actually quite windy and cold. Anyway, I'm going south. I'm going to South Central, down to Queenstown. Got a wee bit of business to do down there. Hunting business, because I know you fellas want to see more hunting. And before I go to Queenstown, right now actually I'm headed hunting. laughologist after a good stag. Bloody Spike has cut our wind. He's crossed over the river, cut our wind, and he's legging it down the riverbank, so hopefully there's no big stags watching him. There probably are. What happens, they watch the younger ones come out, and if it's all clear they'll come out, so they're probably watching him. Chance they won't come out now. Bugger it. We'll see. We'll wait till right on dark anyway. It's getting too dark to film now. Bloody hell. Mutton pie. Don't know where we are. Central Otago somewhere. Anyway, we're going that way into the hills, hunting.
As long as we've been together, you keep asking me why I love you. No, it wasn't true what I told you when I first saw you. Remember that dress you had? That cotton dress you had?
We've only got 2 lures. Tim just caught the tree, so he's going to go get the lure back so we can catch a fish. I believe I can fry. You fucking know you can do it. Look, you're halfway there already.
What I told you.
Because you were the one who caught the tree. I don't know how you're going to get back, but you definitely get out there. Break, please break. Praying for a broken willow tree here. Can you see the lure? Oh, look at that. We got it. All right. Oh, he's looking pretty shaky. He's looking real shaky. You might as well just jump in, bro, and swim around, because if you fall in there, you're going to stab holes in yourself with all those sticks. If you just dive in, then at least you won't have holes in yourself. You'll be wet, but it's making this look incredibly awkward. You reckon that'll hold your weight, that one your foot's on? Can't believe it, he's made it. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, he's cracked it. Oh, he's winding his animals up there. Pip sign, that's what it is.
They glow at night. Your lips, your lips, your lips, your lips are juicy. Your lips, your lips, your lips, your lips are juicy.
We can't catch fish, but we've seen a fly fisherman out here. He's just right. Oi, come here. Or he's going to jump in and ruin Christmas. Stay here, you mongrel. He's just putting a heavier nymph on, then he's going to float it by it and see if he can. This is Gary. Gary, good cunt. Gazza. G-Man. Alright, I'm rolling, bro. Make it look smooth, Gazza. Here we go, here we go. Oh, he didn't like it. Here we go. Round two, round two. The money or the bag, Wanganui? The money. Oh, he's taken the money. Take the bag. Kids and animals, Gary, I tell you. Fuck trying to work with kids and animals. Come on, trout. Bloody fish aren't playing ball. Oh!
Gary, so close.
Oh, Gazza just lifted, but there was nothing on the end. Oh, a gust of wind just took the fly right to Gary's nuts, and I wasn't rolling, damn it. That was the best part of the whole day, and I missed it. Alright, Gary's seen another one just upstream. Come on. Gary hasn't lost his fly. The joys of fly fishing. Anyone who's ever put a new leader on and tried to tie a fly when the sandflies are biting your face and your hands, you'll be able to relate what Gary's going through right now. Super spooky. That one spooked as well. I'd say they get heaps of pressure up here. We've been patiently waiting for Gary to catch fish. They've gone off the chew, unfortunately. He's caught a whole bunch this morning and yesterday. There was piles of fish on the bank. Yep. Oh, yeah, Gary. Nice to meet you. That's Gary up close. That's what he looks like. I don't think he heard all the names I was calling him before.
Who's this?
That's Oi. She's a bloody mongrel. She's been ruining fishing trips since ages ago. Yep. Jumping in the water and... Come here, Oi. Oi. Get out of there. Get out of there, Oi. Bloody mongrel.
Lips are for my horn and you. My lips are for you. Your lips are for me. It's your lips, my horn. And we'll be happy we three. And we'll be happy we three. Me, your lips, and my horn. Oh.
Cheers. That's so good. So good.
It wasn't that look in your eyes. It was your beautiful Louisiana plum lips. Your Louisiana plum lips. That's right. They glow at night.
Sure these are medicinal.
Your lips, your lips, your lips, aren't you say? Your lips.
Love to know more about mushrooms. Anyone knows what kind of mushroom that was? No one's gonna know. Someone might. No one's gonna know. But what if they do? Just walking backwards, getting a nice shot of the truck, us sitting down having a cup of tea. I just stood right in all his shit that she's done right next to the truck. Good as. You mongrel. Hey, is that you? Yes. Sweet smell of dog shit and a cup of tea. Got a pretty good vantage point here to spot some animals coming out on the flats there, gentlemen hunting. Now we just come to harvest a few easy animals and there's a bit of a deer problem here. There's a shitload coming out and eating the crop, and we thought we'd come and do a bit of dockland hunting first. We've got a pretty good vantage point on private land overlooking dock, so we're going to wait till the animals come out just on dark, and then we'll shoot a couple of meat animals, and then there's a whole bunch coming onto the crop a bit later on, so we'll get the thermal and we'll go thermal those and do a bit of deer control, although I don't know how much we'll be able to control or how close we'll be able to get. Depends if they've been spotlighted before and how towy they are, but we'll give her a nudge anyway, just after dark. Just popped off the hill to cook some dinner. We're a bit early, it's about 6:30, so we'll cook feed and then we'll head up the hill, spot some deer and range them. I think we can shoot them from up the hill, we'll see. If not, we'll have to drive a bit closer and drive up there. We didn't range them before. I'm assuming it's about 400, but we might even get close, sneak across the river and do some close-up stalking. We'll see, we'll figure it out when the deer come out. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
This episode of Not Catching Any Fish and Maybe Shooting a Deer is proudly brought to you by Export Gold. That's how you eat the chocolate bars, eh? So they can see the logo. I'm not actually sponsored by Export Gold. I'd get a better sponsor like
Foster's.
we were going to pretend that we were doing a massive hunt, walking for miles, and then when actually we're just driving around in the truck shooting them. It's almost too dark to film now. It's one of the good things about hunting on private land is that usually you can film the animals because they come out a bit earlier, but man, they're just staying put. We've seen two on the horizon over there, but it's too dark to film them. We can still film on the clearings at the moment, but another 10 minutes I won't be able to. We've just seen a couple of deer. They're coming out right on dark. It's way too dark to film with the camera. As you can see, if I zoom in, I can't see anything down there. What a bugger. Right, it's thermal time. Pull out the thermal, go have a look on the crop paddock. Shoot a few legs off, then go home, I think. Well, we've got to the kale and there's nothing on it. Not even one bloody deer. I turned the bloody truck off, didn't I? And I still haven't put the other alternator in. We tried, but we couldn't get the pulley belt to loosen because we didn't have a strong arm to... Oh, well, looks like we're camping here then. We're not going to get any deer because they're on the stinking crops, so crying out loud. We can't get the tow ball off. We've tried to swap hitches, but the other hitch is the wrong size. And it's a 50mm tow ball, so we need to take it off to be able to tow Tim's camper trailer up, which he's just sold. Got it, but now the tow ball's turning in the hole and we don't have a plumber's wrench. To Bunnings for a bucket. Can't get the bucket out. There we go. Going down to harvest elderberries. Elderberries. I've been wanting to do it for years and I just haven't been in the right place. I've either been too early or too late, but this trip down to South Central, I'm bang on the money. The elderberries are ready. Lovely. Good dog. Such a good canopy, that one. That's what we're after. Elderberries. These things super medicinal. Whole bucket of elderberries, that's plenty. I'm going to balance that a little bit more delicately because I don't want the berries spilling over. There's also a lot of earwigs and spiders in there, so I'm going to get home and fill it full of water, and hopefully that'll float to the surface and I can skim them off. Otherwise they'll just go into the mix. So I got all of those elderberries, that whole bucket full, off just 1/4 of that tree. I just come across Sophie. She's got a flat tire and couldn't figure out how to get the spare out from under the back of the van. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. She was actually in a moment of despair, on her hands and knees, crying on the side of the road on the phone. So I was like, oh, what's going on there? Pulled over, and I thought maybe your boyfriend had run on off it into the scrub, but it's just a flat tire. So I'm hoping to change that, and then we'll go check out this house that I put an offer on. I'll give her a bit of a hand. If you hold it there in one hand and then wind it with the other, but come around this way. Yeah, that's it, like that. You're on it. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Probably wait till the car's jacked up before I take the tyre off, eh? Spare tyres on. Spare tyres, reasonable condition. It's going to get it back to Haast anyway, to the garage, and they can fix her. Well, she can't fix a flatty because it's buggered. Job done. On the road again. There we go. I think that's my new home right there. Offer's been accepted, but it hasn't been signed up yet. So as long as no one comes and tips me at the post and puts in a higher offer, I'll be moving in geez, I don't know, 6 weeks, 2 months. I don't know how long it takes or how much notice I have to give in my place. Jesus, isn't moving a pain in the ass. I'm gonna have to get a truck or something. We'll do multiple trips up and down, up and down, up and down. Someone will have a truck. Yeah, pretty excited. I'm getting myself back in a shitload of debt. Woohoo! It does come with a hectare of land, so that's pretty awesome. This is Palfy. I just picked him up. Palfy's, he's a bit of a mixed breed actually. He's half American, from Michigan though, so kind of Canadian and English, and he went to Vietnam as a medic. And now he's in New Zealand, but this is the best part of all. Palfy is a professional clown.
Yeah, comedian. I do cabaret, stand-up, any kind of stuff, you know. I think 80% of my work was, well, I know it were children's shows, but the parents were always there, so they had to be amused, and I didn't want them bored. But I started when I was 16 in Midland, Michigan, because my eldest brother, whose real name is Dixie, he was a clown first.
Dick, was he a rodeo clown? It sounds like a rodeo. Do you consider getting into rodeo clowning?
No, that's deadly, man. The guys that do that have been in rodeo. They know what those animals might do. And the railroad yards in Omaha, Nebraska.
You guys might as well grab a beer or a box of beers, because it's going to be a long story.
Yeah, it goes on until I die, actually. That's when it goes. But I'm not sure. I've never met anybody that died, so it might be a myth. We might just be told. Fiery and the snuffy, you know, like
fire and the snuffy, because it goes.
Ride around, little doggies, ride around slow. They call cattle doggies. Ride around slow.
Woo, doggy.
Yeah, you get them doggies moving, keep them doggies moving, rawhide.
Hang on, who's that first song? Who was the
Frankie Lane.
Frankie Lane.
Yeah, he sang it for the program Rawhide.
Rawhide.
Left in the bunkhouse there, and then these cowboys, he said they had worked so hard, you know. You get up in the morning and they would have like 3 steaks and 12 eggs and a loaf of bread. So they started this dude ranch. Grandma Reinhardt said, that's my surname.
Popped up?
No, I heard that joke.
Years ago?
Oh yeah.
I mean, someone's ripping you off out there.
Well, I got another version of it. Hotel in Chicago, that's about 300 miles from...
Who were the hobo? I like the sound of these hobo bloody songs.
Oh, well, you might know one.
Carry on.
Yeah, well, then you got the Upper Peninsula here.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
It'll do till the home gets here.
Palfy's staying at Hotel Josh. I don't think there's a oh yeah, there is a password. The password is
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. If I don't have my whiskey, I surely will die.
I'm just taking all the earwigs and bugs, ladybirds and all the other shit out, sticks and leaves, before I put it on the stove, and I'm gonna have to Google how to make it because I don't actually know. Hang on a minute. Alright, so I got ginger. Hang on, Palfy, I'm just doing a bit of videoing here.
Okay.
Just cut Palfy off there for a second. So I got ginger, cloves and cinnamon. You can use fresh, but I find that the dried ground stuff tends to give these sauces or whatever more flavour. Unless you've got a cinnamon stick, then that works better than ground cinnamon. Put them in water. I'm not going to add the sweetener, which is going to be honey, till afterwards, because I don't have any bloody honey, or I don't have enough. So I'm just going to put according to Google, you put the elderberries in, and then you simmer them for a while, and then get the syrup out of them.
Little hotel, dirty as hell, dark and cold in my back. That's just thin and I lay there and grin. I got my little bottle of wine. Bottle of wine, fruit of the vine. When you gonna let me get sober? Leave me alone, let me go home. Let me go back and start over. My name is Frank Sinatra, and I'm going to sing you one of my favorite songs because my father was a hobo during the Depression. It's a hobo's lullaby. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns go slipping by. Can't you hear those steel rails humming? That's the hobo's lullaby. I know your clothes are torn and ragged, and your hair is turning gray. Do not think about tomorrow. You'll find peace and rest someday. So go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns go slipping by. Can't you hear those steel rails humming? That's the hobo's lullaby. Do not think about tomorrow. Let tomorrow come and go. Tonight you got a nice warm boxcar, safe from all this wind and snow. So go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns go slipping by. Can't you hear those steel rails humming? That's the hobo's lullaby. I know the police cause you trouble. They cause trouble every day. But when you die and go to heaven, you'll find no policeman there. So go to sleep, you weary hobo. let the towns go slipping by. Can't you hear those steel rails humming? That's the hobo's lullaby. Thank you very much. Not bad, eh? Little Bobby Zimmerman from Hibbing, Minnesota. An iron mining town in the middle of fucking nowhere. Just across the lake from me. What I liked about him when I heard him is I used to sing songs working in the field. You know? Hoeing the fucking gladiolis in the hot sun.